Alright guys, so let's take a look at this month clan battle for the April clan battle. So let's take a look at what is going on. So right away I see Sasabi as the unit that we are taking on. So you guys already know what we are going to be using. We are just going to be using Unicorn Perfectibility to try to clutch things up, because Unicorn Perfectibility against a Psycho Frame enemy is just going to be doing extra damage and whatnot. So that is going to be pretty helpful thus far. So when we do take a look at the info page, it actually does give us the tactic. So let's take a look at this. Features a powerful purple type enemy. One enemy ace unit will appear and prioritize attacking a general unit with high HP. So what does that mean? We can potentially use Magnum Mortel as well if that needs to be. If we do need someone to take that hit, so that's good. The enemy has high evade, and its evasion rate raises constantly over time and through its EX skill. It is difficult to get a critical attack against its enemy. You don't say. Maybe we try that out to see, can we still apply, quite a high critical attack on the enemy. Maybe we can with the new the Unicorn Perfectibility. I'm pretty sure we can do that. So I have already done it because I was just trying it out to see does it work or not. It does. So the basic approach, if we talk about support specifically, we are still going to be using the three main core. We have Phoenix, because Phoenix can apply debuff, and we can also deal increased damage to Psycho Frame type units, which Sasabi is. The other one is going to be Magnum Mortel. If you do want a tank unit, this one is going to be that, because it does have pretty high HP if need be, so that is going to work. And the other thing is this unit does kind of act as a detergent to just increasing damage on the enemy, so via the skill 1. So that is definitely something that we will need as well. Since through my testing, we don't really fall below 50%, so I can safely assure that we can apply this module instead, rather than the one that falls below 50%. So let me just go ahead and change that out right there. The other one is going to be Easy 8. Easy 8 is going to work like a charm in this event as well, because the critical attack increase does work as well. So you don't need to worry about not being able to do any critical attack. It does actually work. And then our main unit to focus on, it is going to be Perfectibility. And because I do have the Horror Pass Pro, I can essentially reset my unit enhancement point as many times as I want. So pretty much Perfectibility, B packs, or is it C packs, right? Yeah, C packs, and then Unicorn NTD all have unit enhancement built into them. So if you guys do have the Horror Pass Pro, this is definitely something you guys can just go ahead and modify as need be. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So let me show you guys my unit enhancement level. I can definitely get this higher if need be for sure, but I'll probably work on that once I do have more. And then we have this guy right here. I don't know why I give this one a little bit higher than Unicorn or the Perfectibility itself. It doesn't really make sense, doesn't it? Now I'm kind of dumb on that part, but I'll change it up later. It doesn't really matter. And then we have all that right there. So I guess we can hop straight in. Alright, since we are applying jamming status to the enemy, I would say it is going to be hard for us to even drag Sasabi to do high amount of damage to Magnum Mortel. So in a naturally speaking terms, like without any jamming status, obviously you would take a lot of damage and Magnum Mortel will be the one that's going to clutch it up. But other than that, for this team specifically, we are just going to be doing damage as usual with Perfectibility, and that is kind of it. So 3 times speed, because we are trying to do different team setup as well. And let's just kind of see how things are going so far. Wow. So it's actually C-Packs having the higher HP, because I think C-Packs just actually have an extra 48% HP increase. So never mind that. And wow. We did over 109k score. Okay. That is actually not that bad then. Okay. Oh no, it's actually 113. So that's pretty good right there. But I don't think this is one of my highest scored. But you guys can definitely see that this is what kind of damage you can do with Perfectibility. So do you technically need the new Gundam with the double fin funnel in this event? You probably don't if you guys do have a perfectly built out Perfectibility. No pun intended right there, but I mean, yeah, but if you're talking about, well, I don't have Unicorn Perfectibility, I don't have C packs, I do have the other 3 unit, like let's say Magnum Mortel, Phoenix, and Easy 8, what can I do? So let's try to see if we can build out a different team with using some unit that you guys may already have and see what we can do. For the other unit, I'm just going to be using Sasabi, and then we have Double Zeta and then Gundam. So I think those may be unit that people do have, and since we do have 2 relatively speaking tankier generic unit, I don't think these guys are gonna ever get hit, so I don't mind using them right there and then. But let's just kind of see how we would do. Keep that in mind, I did also drop in some unit enhancement for those units as well, so they should be doing, you know, quite a good amount of damage as well. So let's kind of see. Alright, Magnum Mortel should be taking some hits, right? Yeah. And wow, Sasabi is actually doing quite good. Double Zeta is doing pretty good as well. Magnum Mortel is actually doing more than Gundam. Pretty impressive right there, I would say, yeah. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, score-wise, it's just not going to be as good if you guys are not using Perfectibility, because that unit is just meant to terrorize any enemy that has Psycho Frame. Simple as that. So not having I feel like not having Perfectibility is definitely gonna hurt you more than anything. So there you guys have it. Only 32k. Wow, that is shocking. Yeah, that is shockingly low. Wow, even Magnum Mortel does more. Crazy, man. Power creep, guys, is definitely a good thing. Yeah, yeah, there's nothing's gonna stop power creep in this game for sure. Nothing. But the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if any of my crewmates actually pull double fin funnel, and then if they have, I'm gonna give it a shot and see if we would set a higher score than what we already have for our solo. But obviously for clan wise, it's definitely different. But I still wanna see what we can do. Alright, so no one in my clan actually pulled for New Gundam double fin funnel, so I can actually, I just can't really try it out, but I did find someone using Victory 2 Buster, and I guess I can try that out because I never really tried out. So this would be a pretty good time to actually take a look at it and see how, you know, Victory 2 Buster actually works, I guess, in a way. But let's kind of see what we're doing right now. So far, yeah, we're hitting up to that 1 million digit, so that's kind of good, obviously. And is that going to be it? Yeah, I feel like we're just getting a lower score if we were not. Yeah, we did get a lower score. Had we had our Unicorn NTD, it would be a lot more better damage. But because this Victory 2 Buster doesn't have any unit enhancement, so I mean, I wasn't really going to be expecting anything. But the other thing we can also try is I do see a lot of my clanmate having pretty decked out Sasabi. I can try that out as well because they do have some enhancement in they do have quite the investment. So let me see, I think this one is good. Yeah, I think I'll give this one a shot. Just want to see how it's gonna. I'm just trying to see if we're gonna get any different score for the clan battle wise. Think that should work. Alright, the thing with Sasabi is you actually do need accuracy, because Sasabi, after that first 18 seconds of Bullseye, Sasabi pretty much don't have anything. So not having anything in the accuracy department does actually hurt the unit a lot. So it's definitely something we need to go in there and add a bit up. But it looks like Sasabi isn't that great of a match with this specific team. I don't know. We're just not really cranking damage with Perfectibility. So safe to say we just can't use Sasabi, I guess. So yeah, I think using the unicorns are definitely going to be the best bet against this clan battle in a way. But I think that is pretty much it. Hopefully you guys are able to get a good score just based of The Unicorn Perfectibility, I think it's just one of the better units to use in clan battle anyways. If they keep dropping a lot of these Psycho Frame enemy, it's obviously going to benefit this unit a lot, but there are going to come a time when we are just going to be getting different types of enemy that is outside of Psycho Frame, obviously, so just kind of keep that in mind. But other than that, that is going to be pretty much it for me, and I will be catching you guys all on the next one.